I'd like to welcome everyone today to our 2019-2020 Athletic Awards program. Every year goes by real fast, and this one has really gone by fast with the short seasons in the spring. And we're here today, though, to honor our athletes, recognize our coaches for all their accomplishments. We had another great year, and we're looking forward tonight to honoring these kids.
East Webster Varsity Cheer had an awesome year. We had a great group of girls this year that were leaders both on and off the field. Not only did they help organize community events, we also had an awesome homecoming this year. We had phenomenal student section and participation, and I was so very proud of my team. They competed in the state competition and brought home a third place finish, and that's super good for them. But we couldn't have done anything without the leadership of my three seniors, Miss Annie Gibson, Miss Cameron Badley, and Miss Jaden Johnson. Your girls' leadership and that what you brought to the team is immeasurable. I'm truly blessed to have been able to coach you three. I love you dearly, and I wish you all the best. We can't wait for our new season.
Hello, everyone. I'm Coach Barry Hill. I'm here today on behalf of our 2019-2020 athletic banquet. I want to first start off by thanking all of our administration, our teachers, all our staff, all our sponsors through all our athletics. And we appreciate everything that everybody does for us, because without y'all, it's hard for us to operate and do things that we need to do. So big appreciation goes out to all those involved and all our parents, concession stand workers, pregame meals. Our whole community makes everything go as smooth and as well as it does. And that's one of the most things we're proud of here is all the involvement that everybody takes pride in doing at East Webster High School, and that's what separates us from a lot of places. And I want to make sure all y'all know that we appreciate you. On behalf of our players, of course, I'm here for softball. I'm just going to combine both fast and slow with all of our awards and so forth. And first of all, I want to thank all our players for all the hard work, dedication, and everything that they put in for our school year. A lot of work goes in. Our girls play both sports. It's a long grind and 2 seasons worth, and I want to make sure I thank them for everything that they do, and makes our job a lot easier. And but on behalf of our awards and so forth, like I said, I'll combine them with slow and fast pitch as a recognized players. We'll start out first award, all division slow pitch. Will be Peyton Flora. Peyton Flora was a shortstop, a freshman shortstop that done a great job for us. Has grown and matured and becoming a good player for us and so forth. We're very proud of her, very proud of the nomination that she got. The next all division slow pitch award will go to Abby Williams. Abby Williams is also a 9th grader, played third base for us, done a great job at third base, and was a big part of our lineup, batting in the middle lineup and allowing us and helping us score runs to give us the opportunity to win ball games, and done a great job for us. Our next all-division award goes to Kaylee Box. Kaylee's also a 9th grader. She was our pitcher, and pitching in slow pitch, people don't think pitching is a big deal in slow pitch, but it is. And Kaylee done a great job for us, giving us the opportunity and keeping us in ball games and allowing us to be as successful as we were. Also batting in the 3-4 hole for us, very, very vital part of our softball team. Our next all-division award goes to a junior in Whitney Winter. Whitney played outfield for us and did a great job. Very proud of her and all her accomplishments. She's one of the older players that we have. We're very, very young, and being a junior there, she has to take also a leadership role. She's done a great job in that, and we're very, very, very proud of her. She won all division in slow pitch, and also she was selected to the Mississippi High School fast pitch all-star game, which would have been played this summer, but those all-star games have been canceled and will not play. But she will have an opportunity to play in that game next year as a senior. They're just going to forward everything over to the next year. So very, very proud of her. So all division to her is slow pitch, and also selected to the All-Star game in the fast pitch. Our next award goes to a sophomore, which is Liz Massey, that was selected to play in the future All-Star game in fast pitch, which was going to be played this summer as well also, but as we know, it's been canceled, and she will be forward over also, like Whitney, to next year and play as a junior. So she will have that opportunity too. So we've had 2 players selected to the fast pitch All-Star game, which is very, very good, and they're going to represent us, real well in that. And thank them for all that. We have 1 senior on our team this year, slow pitch, fast pitch team, and Coy Jennings. And Coy, like I said, is the only senior that we had, so everybody relied real heavily on her as far as leadership, guidance, and making sure we done things we needed to do on and off the field, whether playing or representing ourselves, as East Webster High School and our community and our coaches and our fellow teammates. And she done a great job of that. Very proud of her. She's represented everything East Webster represents, and very proud of that. And we wish her the best of luck in her future endeavors. She's planning on going to ICC, and she had an opportunity to further her softball career as well, but she chose to stay with her academics. She's in a pretty tough field, so she's just going to forego softball, concentrate on her academics, and I know she will do real well in that, and I know she's got a bright future. With everything going on at the present time, we know it cut fast pitch season short, our school and so forth, and it's been a different time. It's been a little difficult times, but as we know, everything happens for a reason. We deal with it the best we can, but one positive thing we can take out of this is that we have family time. In this day and age, all our families are scattered, going here, going there, both parents working, and we don't have a lot of family quality time, and that's one good positive we can take out of the situation that we're in now. I know myself, I coach, I have all these girls, but I also have a senior, and Melanie, and so I know what Coy and all the seniors are going through, throughout. So not just ours, but everybody. So my heart goes out to them, but at the same time, Coy herself, I've seen her grow, I've seen her mature into a young lady, and that's what we want here at East Webster High School. Not just success athletically wise, but successful as people. And I know she will do that. And very, very proud of her. And thank you.
It's always an honor to stand on behalf of the East Webster football team. It's especially an honor this year after the season that our football team had, coming together, putting together a successful season. And at this time, I'd like to thank a list of people. First of all, I'd like to thank my coaching staff, Coach Jason Smith, Coach Brandon Haynes, Coach Cody Silver. You guys make coming to work every day a lot of fun. You give everything you have to this school, to our kids, and it was so rewarding to see everything come together for our kids because of the hard work that you guys put in. I really appreciate everything that you do for me, for our kids and our school, and you guys are unbelievable to work with, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. We also had JB Long and Seth Connor that would help us each Friday night in spotting. You guys were a great help this year. We greatly appreciate that. Blake Reed and Robbie Brown kept stats for us. We appreciate you guys doing that. That's a job that most people never notice guys are doing, but you have to pay attention to the game, and we greatly appreciate the effort that you guys put in helping us be successful this year. I'd like to thank my wife, Dordan. She keeps our home together during the football season. She lets me do my job, be the coach, and she does everything at home and takes care of our kids. And I'm thankful for my wife, and I'm thankful for the other coaches' wives who support us and allow us to do our job and to be fathers to these kids here at the school while they take care of our children in our homes while we're busy coaching during the season. I'd like to thank our administration here at East Webster. We have the best administration in the state of Mississippi. Mr. Jim Ray, Corey Stidham, and Doug Wilson, you guys are unbelievable to work for. You give us things that we need to be successful. You support us in good times, you support us in bad times, but we always know that you're on our side, and it's great to work for a great administration when you know that they've got your back and they're supporting you and doing what's best for our school and giving us the opportunity to be successful on and off the field. Coach Wilson is the hardest working athletic director in the state. Coach Wilson, we appreciate all that you do. So many things you do go unnoticed, but by the coaches, we recognize everything that you do, and we greatly appreciate all the work that you put in to help East Webster athletics be the best that we can be. So thank you, Coach Wilson, for all that you do. Lindsay Gentry. Lindsay is our athletic trainer. Lindsay does an unbelievable job keeping our kids healthy, getting them back on the field so that they can participate in all the games. Lindsay puts in a lot of time and a lot of work, and again, she goes unnoticed a lot of times, but not in our locker room, not on our practice field, and not on our game field. Lindsay does an outstanding job, and Lindsay, we appreciate everything that you do, keeping our kids healthy and giving them a chance to be successful each and every game. We have a group of parents here that are unbelievable. You parents are supportive. You go with us wherever we go, whether it's home or away. We thank you for your support. We thank you for supporting your kids, for supporting our football program. We have an unbelievable group of parents, and we're so thankful to be at a school that supports us. You do put pressure on us to be successful, but I wouldn't want it any other way. I want to be in a program who has high expectations, and we're thankful for the group of parents here that we have that make their kids do right, that push their kids in the right direction, and give us the support that we need from the stands each and every Friday night to help us find a way to win. We had 3 ladies this year that helped us with our pregame meals and our postgame meals, and it was a big group, but 3 ladies kind of headed this up, and that was Liz Hill, Kimberly Massey, and Latoya McKee. Thank you so much for you ladies for all that you did, putting together our pregame meals, making sure that we had postgame meals after the game, and for all the other parents that helped support that. We greatly appreciate it. Your time and your effort is appreciative, and your kids need that. So we thank you. Thank you to all the churches that supported us during the season for our meals. That was a big help financially, and it helps our kids get what they need to be able to perform on Friday night. So thank you so much for all that you do for our football program. This past season, we had 11 seniors, and I think it was very appropriate that we were able to get to 11 wins, 1 win per senior. The 2019 football season, I could have never dreamed that it was going to be as good as it was. We started out the year at the Jamboree at East Mississippi Community College against the defending 1A state champion Nanawaya Warriors. That day, things did not go real well, but as we moved forward in the season, we realized how good Nanawaya was, and it showed us the things that we needed to work on and the things that we needed to improve on. And as a coach and as a coaching staff, that's what makes me so proud of the 2019 football team, is every single week you guys got better, and it was through the leadership of our 11 seniors. You guys were unbelievable. You led us during the summer workouts. You led us each and every day at practice. We're so thankful for your leadership, and it showed through the course of the season. We were never out of a ball game. You guys believed in us. You believed in what we were doing. Even when we got down some nights, when things weren't going our way, nobody started pointing fingers or doubting that we could win. Everybody just kind of packed everything up and found a way to win. And every single week it was different kids making the plays that we needed for our team to be successful. And it was so much fun coaching you guys. It was so much fun being in the locker room with you guys. Friday nights after the ball game, when you guys would come back and hang out with the coaches, those are the things that we will remember most from the 2019 football season. But seniors, I wish I could call each and every one of your names, but you are so special to me. You're so special to this school, and you will always remember the 2019 football season because of your leadership. One thing that was so special to me about this year is it was my own son's first opportunity to be a part of a football season, and for us to be able to go 11-2 and it be his first year, I can always tell him how special that first season was for Major Price's first experience being able to support the East Webster Wolverines. As we go into the award part of this, I wish again that I could give an award to every single kid on our football team. We had 40 players this past season, and every one of you contributed in some way, whether it was in practice, whether you were making the plays on Friday night, whether you were on special teams. Every single one of you contributed to the success of this football program. But we have selected 7 awards, and the highest award that I feel like that I can give to a football player or to a kid is to call him a captain. So we have selected 7 captain awards, and I hope everybody will be proud of these guys. These guys have worked extremely hard, and we want to recognize the 7 captain awards for the 2019 football season. First of all, this kid is one of the hardest working kids I've ever been around. For the past 3 years, he has worked extremely hard. He has gone to camps. He has done everything. He's come and worked out on his own. He's retrieved his own footballs a lot of days, but Parker Burleson is our first 2019 team captain. Parker was a 2A All-State kicker. Parker was Region 2A Super 25 as the punter and the kicker. Parker was the Starkville Daily All-Area team. Parker was WCBI's second team. Parker was selected to the Northeast Mississippi Football Coaches Association All-Star Game, and Parker's reward was getting a scholarship to play football at the next level at Delta State University. Parker, I'm extremely proud of you. I'm extremely proud of your work ethic. I'm extremely proud of the example that you set, and I encourage you as you move forward to continue to represent East Webster in everything that you do, and we know that you're going to be very, very successful. Our second team captain for the 2019 football season is Stephen Betts. Stephen was the Region 2A Offensive Player of the Year for our division. Stephen was the Starkville Daily All-Area Offense. Stephen was on the Tupelo Journal All-Area team, and Stephen was on the WCBI third team as an offensive player. Our football team could not have been what it was without the leadership of Stephen. Stephen gave us every single thing that he had each and every Friday night. Stephen has come so far the last 3 years. The best thing about Stephen is he's coming back this next season. So hopefully he will continue to work, continue to improve, and with him being a senior this fall, he's set the bar extremely high with our expectations for him this next season. But Stephen, we're extremely proud of the success you gave us and our football team during the 2019 season. Our next team captain for the 2019 season is Caleb Massey. Caleb was a 2A All-State member as an offensive guard. Caleb was Region 2A Super 25 as an offensive guard. Caleb was a member of the Starkville Daily First Team Offense. Caleb was also selected to be a part of the Northeast Mississippi Football Coaches Association All-Star Game. And Caleb's reward for his success was a scholarship to Holmes Community College. We promised Caleb for the last 2 years, Caleb has not missed a single summer workout. In this past season, his leadership and his work ethic was unbelievable. And we as coaches made a commitment to him. Caleb, we will do everything in our power to help you receive a scholarship to play at the next level, because kids like Caleb deserve that opportunity. And it was so rewarding when Holmes came in and offered him the opportunity to play football for the next 2 years. And I know, again, Caleb, you will go and make us proud. Just continue to work as hard as you are and make East Webster, show them how much East Webster means to you, and just continue to make us proud at East Webster High School. Our next captain for the 2019 football season is Cohen Clark. Cohen was a 2A All-State at center. Cohen was Region 2A Super 25 at center. Cohen was the Starkville Daily first team offense. Cohen was WCBI third team offense, and Cohen was also selected for the Northeast Mississippi Football Coaches Association All-Star Game. For Caleb, Cohen, and Parker, that All-Star Game has also been canceled due to COVID-19. But guys, I'm so proud of you to be selected for that. That's an opportunity. That was going to be an opportunity for you to play one more high school football game, and I hate that that's been taken away from you. But I have an award for you guys that will be presented, and I'm so proud for the things that you've done and for the example that you set. Cohen, you have been so much fun to watch the last 3 years. You have improved probably more than anybody on our football team. Your leadership, your ability to make us laugh at times when we needed to laugh was so much fun. You are such a great kid. Your work ethic has improved so much, and your ability to dominate on Friday night was very impressive this past fall. I don't know that you had many bad snaps on the season. That's one thing that we challenged you to do, was to be great at snapping the football to the quarterback, and you became great at that. And you also became a great blocker. You became physical, and to be an all-state football player is a big deal. And Cohen, I'm so proud of you and the player that you became. Our next captain for the 2019 football season is Jackson Dean. Jackson was 2A All-State second team as a long snapper. Jackson was the Starkville Daily first team long snapper. And Jackson has received an opportunity to play football at the next level at Northeast Mississippi Community College. Jackson is another kid for the last 2 years. He wanted to find a position that he could help our football team. And Jackson committed to long snapping, and Jackson's gotten really, really good at it. Jackson, again, has earned a chance to play at the next level as a long snapper. And it's so impressive when a kid finds something that he's good at, finds something that he believes in, and you see him getting better and better. And that's one thing Jackson Dean has done the last 2 years. Jackson, I don't think you had any bad snaps this year in our special teams area, and that's so impressive that you've put the time and effort in to improve in that area, and you have been rewarded for all your hard work. Next, our 2019 captain is Cameron Jennings. Cameron was a Region 2A 25s, Region 2 2A Super 25 as a defensive tackle, and Cameron was Starkville Daily first team defense. Cameron, a lot of times to the average fan, would go unnoticed, but the ability that Cameron has to dominate the defensive line and disrupt the center's ability to snap a football has been so important to our football team. The play of the year this year for us, in my opinion, was against Union. Union had the ball on the 1 yard line, up 20-7, and we could have hung our heads and let them walk into the end zone, but Cameron did not give up. He snuck through and knocked the ball loose from the center and forced a fumble, and we were able to recover that ball, and we came back in the second half and were able to win that football game. And I really believe that was the play of our year, because it really turned the tide in that ball game, and it gave our kids hope and a chance to win. And again, each and every Friday night it was somebody different, but Cameron was very disruptive from the second he came in against Nanawaya to the last play against Northside. Cameron gave us everything that he had, and he worked extremely hard. And just like Steven, Cameron will be back next fall, so we're expecting even bigger and better things from Cameron. And our last team captain for the 2019 football season is Ethan Roberts. Ethan was Region 2 2A Super 25 at linebacker, and he was WCBI third team defense. Ethan is a kid that we expected great things from this season. Ethan ended up getting better every single week, and by the time we got to division play, from the first division game to the last division game, I believe Ethan was the best defensive player on the field in our division. He got so much better through the division game, and when we needed his leadership, he was making play after play. Ethan, I'm extremely proud of you, the leader that you are, the hard work that you put in. And just like Stephen and Cameron, Ethan will be back for us this fall. And we really expect him to be the leader of our defense and for our defense to be even more effective this coming year than it was this past season. You 7 guys, I'm so proud of you. Again, I wish I could give an award to every player on the team. This 2019 football season was so special. It's one that you guys will always be able to remember, always be able to talk about. You put East Webster back on the map in football, and we're so excited and proud for the things that you did. And you set the bar extremely high for our football program moving forward. So guys, thank you very much, and we appreciate everything that you do for us.
Hey, Miss Sisson here. I'd like to recognize the 2019-2020 dance team and thank them for a great year. Starting with the seniors, Chloe Westmoreland, Madison Gregg, Lacey Lucas, Courtney Trice, and Kayla Swindle. Thank you, girls, for being willing to do something fun and different for your senior year. The remainder of the team included juniors Madison Clark and Maggie Sisson, and sophomores Jamiria McKinney, Zoe Crowley, and Nevaeh Copeters. Thank you all, girls, for a great season. We had a lot of fun. I can't wait to see you again. I can't wait to see our entire Wolverine family soon.
Good evening. My name is Coach Smith, and I'm going to recognize the cross-country team this year for the 2019-2020 season. We had a great season this year, and I want to thank every student-athlete that participated in cross-country. We had 22 participants, with most of them being in junior high. We had 12 boys and 10 girls who ran, and we'll be bringing every runner back for next season. This season was a season of teaching most of these runners how to run. They finished significantly better than they started, with many of them gaining confidence in themselves and each other. And I want to recognize each participant this year for the cross-country team. With the boys, we have Austin Avan, Annan Boykin, Gabe Brown, Sam Brown, Hardy Faison, Matthew Fulgham, Banks Harrington, John David Lucas, Tanner Mitchell, Stetson Perkins, Brody Smith, and Cooper Stidham. For the girls, we had Allie Aslan, Jalen Brock, Rose DeGrees, Caden Gentry, Carson Grantham, Hannah Owens, Reagan Plunkett, Kinsley Reed, Amanda Swindle, and Nashlyn Vickers. A couple things to recognize. Allie Aslan finished 13th overall at the state championship, which is a huge accomplishment. She made the podium. I'm expecting even more from her and the rest of this group. And if you are interested in cross country next year, please let me know either through the office or email me at jtsmith@webstercountyschools.org. I look forward to next season, and go Wolverines.
Hey everybody, Coach Ginn. Had the pleasure of coaching our girls again this year. It was a really good year with a young bunch of girls, we started the season slow. This is a bunch that started 1-3, and then by the end of the year, really hit their stride. We were finishing up strong and finished with a 21-10 record and second in the division. Made the playoffs, made the second round of the playoffs. Really proud of this bunch. I look for big things out of them in the future. I want to just give announce the awards right now. I want to go through these. Some of these are based on statistics. Some of them the teams voted on. So I'm going to give those to you now. Lauren Graves, and I'm just going to give you what each one received. She was all region 2A. She had most assists on the team at 91 assists. She had the most deflections at 67 and the most steals at 67. She also averaged 7 points a game, and that earned her the Starkville Daily News part of the best of the rest as she was selected for that team. Shamiria Culpepper, she was a Region 2A participant, or she was selected for that team. She also led our team with blocks at 27. She was voted our best defensive player. She had 51 steals. She had 47 deflections and 68 defensive rebounds. All those were in the top 2 or 3 of those categories. And she was also selected for the Starkville Daily News Best of the Rest, and she averaged 9.2 points per game, which helped her along with that as well. Mary Grace Gregg was another one that she started the season kind of slow. In her first 4 or 5 games, she had 1 3, but she wound up hitting the most threes for our team. She had 53 on the year, so she finished really strong, and down the stretch, you didn't want to leave her open. She also got our toughness award. She wasn't the most athletic girl on our team, but she didn't mind getting on the floor, taking charges. She was second in rebounds and second in steals at 56. So she did a great job there, and she was also selected for the Starkville Daily News Best of the Rest, also averaging just under 10 points a game. And again, she came on strong at the end of the season. The second half of the season, she averaged over 10 points per game for us. Whitney Winter, she won the Region 2A Offensive Player of the Year, and she averaged over 16 points a game in division play. She's another one, started the season kind of slow, wasn't really scoring well early, and then as the season progressed, and especially when we got to division play, she turned it on. She also received our Best Offensive Award, Best Free Throw Percentage at 67. She was probably our most aggressive offensive player. And again, had that slow start, but really came on strong in the second half of the season. That also earned her Starkville Daily News All-Area Team as well. Shanasia Culpepper, we just call her Shan. She was our anchor in the post and just did a tremendous job. I was really proud of Shan this year. She averaged a little over 11 points per game. She had 126 rebounds, which was had our most rebounds. She was selected by our team, voted as most valuable player, which is a great honor. She also, from the post position, had 34 steals. So Shan was somebody, she just was all around the ball, and I look forward to seeing her progress next year. Best teammate, Jaden Johnson, and what a senior she has been. We'll miss her. She's just a tremendous leader, consistent on the court. Another one that is just tough. Didn't mind getting on the floor and getting dirty to go after loose balls and rebounding, and we're going to miss her leadership a lot next year. Peyton Flora, super sub. She had to come in and fill Lauren's shoes a lot, handle the ball a lot in some very difficult situations, and she came in and did a superb job, and she's only going to get better and better. She was also our most improved player. Hustle Award, Emma McKee. If you ever watched Emma play, you know she's all out 100%. She's all over the place. Probably led us in fouls too, but Emma, great hustler. And again, just a pleasure and a privilege to work with these girls. They are some fine, fine ladies, and only going to get better and better, adding some good junior high players to them as well. I'm looking forward to next year. I also had the privilege to work with our boys again this year, and What a great group of young guys they are. At the beginning of the year, we started out with a word, and that word was resilience. And this bunch has been through a lot, and we're going to miss. We have 4 seniors with that bunch: Cedric Taylor, Riley Carruthers, Nash Caldwell, and Aaron Kelly. And Aaron came on started as a manager and wound up dressing for us as the year went along. But those guys, we're going to miss all of those guys as next year goes along. But the core of this group was very young, and that's very exciting as a coach because they're only going to get better and better, and I'm looking forward to this next year. I want to give the awards for our boys. I'm going to start with with one of our seniors, Cedric Taylor. Cedric was all 2A selected for that team. He was also selected by our team as the most valuable player. And Cedric averaged just under 10 points a game for us, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, versus less than 1 turnover, which is a really, if you know anything about basketball, 2.5 assists to less than 1 turnover a game is a great ratio. And our guys saw that in him. He also averaged almost a steal a game. And so if there was a game that, a person that we didn't want to do without, our guys voted it would be Cedric, that we needed him, and he was the anchor of our team. He also led us in free throw percentage at 81%, which for a high school player, that's really good. And he was voted or selected as Starkville Daily News Best of the Rest. So we're going to really miss Cedric next year. He did a great job for us. And really the thing I appreciate about Cedric is he came on as a leader. As the year went along, he really stepped it up leadership-wise. Reed Gatlin, I want to mention what he got. He led us in three-pointers, hit almost 50 three-pointers on the year and shot 35%, which is a good percentage, and we're looking forward to that going up. There were certain games where he was really hard to guard, hard to stop, and we look forward to him becoming that guy that's just unstoppable next year. He was also voted as our best offensive player at almost 12 points a game, 72% from the free throw line. He was also selected as Starkville Daily News Best of the Rest. Was a great defensive player too. We could put him on a good offensive player from the other team. Was second on the team with 34 steals. So did a tremendous job there. Kale Crespin, freshman for us. We're really excited about Kale. He gets the most steals award. He had 35, beat out Reed by 1. Most assists, he had 62. He had to run the point as a freshman and had to kind of grow up in a hurry, and did a great job there. He also was voted as our best defensive player. He had 11 blocks on the year, 8 charges, 74 defensive rebounds, and was also selected as Starkville Daily News Best of the Rest. Chandler Hodges was voted as Region 2A All-Region, and did a tremendous job, averaged right at 13 points a game in division play, and really came on. He was another one of those that started out really slow, and toward the end of the year did a great job for us. Had the most rebounds for us, also led us in blocks, had 131 rebounds, and just did a tremendous job. And Chandler's only going to get better and better. Blake Slade, most hustle award. Blake didn't mind getting on the floor for loose balls. He was usually, had floor burns from diving on the floor. Had 6 charges on the year, 28 steals, which was third. Also led our team with deflections, had most deflections at 24. Hayes Faison was most improved. Really looking forward to seeing Hayes as he develops. He, another one that started slow, came on as the year went along, averaged over 5 points a game, became a real 3-point threat as the year went along, and a playmaker. His confidence only grew as the year went along. He was also voted super sub. Best teammates, we had 2 of those, Caleb Parrish and Nash Caldwell. And Caleb, when I think of Caleb, he was always trying to keep the team up, always a guy that was great in the locker room and encouraging the guys, and just did a super job for us. Nash Caldwell, everybody loves Nash. Nash is just one of those guys that the guys on our team are just drawn to, and we're certainly going to miss Nash and what he does for us and in the coming years. And then we got one more award, Toughness Award, and this was to Kanan Reed. And Kanan, again, had a slow start and maybe not the year that he wanted to have, but I'm going to tell you, he brought something to the table that we needed, and that was physical toughness. And we played Kanan a lot because we knew that he was going to be physical, that he was going to rebound, and that he was going to defend. And those are things that you got to have if you're going to be successful. This team is only going to get better as the years go by. They're really young, and we've got some good young players to add to them, and I'm really excited about their future.
First of all, Coach Haynes, powerlifting coach, I'd like to thank the administration, Corey, Smitty, Coach Doug. Thank the parents of the powerlifters. I'd like to thank my family. As the parents give time to me for allowing their sons to come lift with me, that's also time that I miss with my family. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. I'd like to thank Carter Raines, John Tavius, Fat Cunningham, Kobe Smith, Stephen Betts, Houston Metters, Preston Hill, and Cameron Jennings, and Austin O'Brien. Fat made it to North Half this season. Cam made it to state, and barring me not getting him to state, I firmly believe would have won a state title. We really didn't have a chance this season to show the world what Cam could do. Kind of played it safe until state. Unfortunately, never got a chance to turn him loose. Good thing about next season is we have everybody coming back except one person. That one person, though, is a pretty important guy. Sometimes coaches have terms for players. This guy's a glue guy. Glue guy, if you don't know what a glue guy is, it's an essential person. It's often behind the scenes a difference maker for the program. Keeps your team together, moving in the right direction. Unsung hero, do all the little things right that often go unnoticed and appreciated by your average fan. Yet coaches know they are critical to success. Hall of Fame coach Bobby Bowden described glue guys as it's a guy who's unselfish and who's a good teammate. A guy who communicates well, who is honest with his teammates, and most importantly, honest with himself. Some of the other guys can count on to offer advice and encouragement, keeps everybody loose, but at the same time is extremely focused. That one person we're losing is our glue guy. That's Austin O'Brien. He isn't just some guy with great hair. He's a heck of a kid. It's been my pleasure to coach him for the last 5 years. I've seen him grow and have no doubt in his future success. Thanks, Austin, for those 5 years. That's powerlifting. Our season got cut short. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Coach Johnson, the golf coach. This year we had an undefeated season. We never played a match and actually never had a practice, but I would like to recognize the guys who planned on playing golf, helped in the concession stand and prepared for the season. We have Parker Burleson, Will Burton, Caleb Zerlott, Landon Green, Samuel Turner, Chandler Hodges. Those are the guys that were playing golf. Look forward to working with you guys next year. You should have plenty of time to play this summer and prepare yourself.
Hello, I'm Coach Courtney O'Brien. I am the track coach. I was looking forward to this year's track team simply because we had grew to a very large team. We actually had enough to compete in every category event this year. Practices were off to a great start. I'm sorry to all the 2020 seniors, Austin O'Brien, who participated in the 4x800, also the long jump and the 200-meter jump. James Belk, who participated in the 32-meter run. Brooke Burleson, who participated in the 4x800 girls relay, the 3,200-meter run, and the girls shot. Also, Peter Needley, who participated in the 200-meter run, the 4x200 relay. I just want to say that I'm sorry that y'all season ended so fast like it did, and I'm looking forward to a great year next year.
Good evening. On behalf of the baseball team, I want to begin by thanking God for the opportunity to be here at East Webster and to be able to invest in the lives of our future leaders. I want to thank my family for supporting me through this season. I couldn't do what I do without their support. I want to thank our incredible administration, our faculty and staff. You are the best in the state. I want to thank our wonderful community for the constant support. We couldn't have what we have without your prayers and support in many different ways. I want to thank our parents for all that you do. Your trust and support in our program is a tremendous help in continuing the rich tradition of baseball here at East Webster. I want to thank Cody Silver and Connor Buchanan. I believe I have the best assistant coach in Coach Silver in the state, and I'm grateful for you and your family. Lastly, I want to thank our players. I love and miss you guys. I think about you every day. If you need me, do not hesitate to call me. I wish we were still playing, but God has a different plan for us, and with that, we will trust in Him. This has been one of the toughest situations to deal with due to the relationships built with the players and coaches. The blood, the sweat, tears, laughter, sacrifices, commitments, goals, energy, and effort placed on playing a game we love called baseball. We began the journey in January working hard to learn the fundamentals of the game, strategies, strength and conditioning, learning how to compete, how to grow as a family, how to trust one another, and forming our culture into a championship culture. These guys bought into what we were trying to accomplish. Our season was cut short, and these boys weren't allowed to finish what they started. But that does not mean our season wasn't a success. Success isn't defined by wins and losses. That is only a byproduct of what being a champion looks like on a day-to-day basis. These boys are champions in my book, and I pray they continue to carry themselves in the same manner wherever they go. One of our core values we discuss every season is identity. Baseball is just a small part of what we do, but it is not who we are. In moments like these, we can rest assured, knowing we gave it our all and did everything that we could. For that, I can say these guys did that. We will return better than ever and honor these 2020 seniors who helped lay the foundation. This year, I want to recognize our 5 seniors. Jace Grantham, second baseman. Jace was the leader of our infield, and he will continue his baseball career at Holmes Community College. He is a great teammate. He serves his team. He'll do whatever it takes for his team. Gray McCarter, pitcher. Gray was the leader of our pitching staff, and he will continue his baseball career at East Mississippi Community College. Cameron Pilgrim, center fielder. Cameron was the leader of our outfield and has been for quite some time. Wes Silver, right fielder, first baseman, pitcher. Wes was the leader of our offense. In many instances, people looked to him to help carry the team, and many times he did just that. He will continue his baseball career at East Central Community College. And Chase Waltman, outfielder and pitcher. Chase always brought energy and was a superb teammate. All 5 of these seniors brought a tremendous amount of leadership to this team in their own way. They made our jobs easier as coaches by helping take ownership of what our team was focused on accomplishing. They put our vision into action by their daily leadership. And with that, I'm extremely grateful for all 5 of you young men. I also would like to recognize the rest of our 2020 East Webster baseball team. Austin Avant, Judd Aslan, Kendall Carden, Gavin Edwards, Carter Flora, Hastings Gibson, Chandler Hodges, Logan Johnson, Mason McCurdy, Luke McKee, Anthony Medine, Kanan Reed, Mason Richardson, Ethan Roberts, Jesse Roberts, John Preston Springer, Caleb Warnock, and Caleb Zerlot. Thank you for your time and have a great evening.
Good morning. This is Coach Brown, tennis coach. Our 2019-2020 season got cut short, of course. We were off to a good start. Played 3 matches, won all 3. I was just getting my basketball girls back. One of my better players broke his hand. We were getting it healed. And I was really looking forward to the season. I had 4 amazing seniors and their leadership to go along with the 6 or 7 junior high / I guess 7th through 8th graders and 9th graders that I had that were going to be playing varsity, and let them learn from those 4 great seniors. But I do appreciate those seniors and all they gave us. Melanie Berryhill, by the way, who was the valedictorian, very proud of her. Madison Gregg, very hard worker. Her and Melanie were really jiving together those first 3 matches, and I think they were on their way to the state tournament. And Will Burton, who didn't start playing tennis till I think maybe about 3 years ago, and he really, really progressed so much over the 3 years. And his partner, Samuel Turner, who works very hard, and he's out there. I see him out there all the time, and he is moving on next year to play at East Central Community College.
At this time, we have some special recognition awards that we like to present every year. Our first award is the Lindy Callahan nominees. This year goes to the seniors with high grade point average, participation in sports, just all around great conduct. And the 2 kids that were nominated this year was Melanie Berryhill and Austin O'Brien. We congratulate them for those nominees. Our second award, a special award, goes tonight. And our football season was a great season this past year, and the parents got together and wanted to present the coaches with an award of appreciation of their hard work and dedication. It truly showed, and I'd like to add to that. Our coaching staff did a great job this year, went very deep in the playoffs, overcome a lot of obstacles and hurdles as all teams has to do. We competed in a very tough district, and our team did great. And parents just wanted to give them a plaque of appreciation just to show their gratitude towards them. Our next award, really, it's not an award, but every year we do a GPA, and we average our kids' GPAs that play sports. East Webster at one time had so many, we used to hand these out individually, and it was taken so long in our program, we decided to put the names on the back of our bulletin of our program directory. So this year, of course, you have to get those GPAs in, and with everything that was going on in the 4th 9 weeks, we were unable to do that this year. But I just want to do a broad shout out to our student body. We know we had a full list of kids, because our kids make great grades that participate in sports, and we just really appreciate the hard work they do in the classroom as on the playing fields and on the teams and all the different sports they participate in. Our last special award is a special military award that has been awarded to 2 seniors this year. Just give this to 2 kids we think that just comes to practice every day real hard, puts a lot of time in after school, and just works and does all the extra things that the coaches love, and just a pair of kids that we felt was very deserving of this special military award. Jaden Johnson is our senior girl, and Parker Burleson was our boy athlete. And we appreciate their hard work and dedication, both seniors, and we will miss them greatly. In closing tonight, and again, you know, this was a little different to us all, and we just appreciate everybody's patience and dedication to our programs. First of all, I want to thank our staff at East Webster. When we think of the coaches, we think of all the kids and all the fans, but the staff also does a lot at our school. We have secretaries, we have people that does filming for us, we have people that just go above and beyond helping with our athletic programs. And I just want to thank our staff, because it does take a lot of time out of their schedule. And we have the best staff in the world here that supports our athletes. Of course, all the coaches. Our coaches, you know, they deserve a lot more money than they make. They do this. They don't do it for money. They do it for the job of working with kids and bettering the kids. And they just they do a great job. I never have to worry about our coaches. It's an honor really to serve them. I sure don't work. They don't work for me. I work with them, and we just have the best coaching staff here all the way through our fall sports and spring sports. Another group, of course, is our fans. We have the best fans, like I said a couple of days back. We have the best fans in Mississippi. And without y'all support and fundraising and coming, anytime we're scheduling ball games, it is easy to get an opponent, because people, and they want us to come to them because they know how we're going to travel. Whether we're winning or losing, we have the greatest support of all our fans, and we just thank y'all for supporting us, and we're going to be calling on you to really help us here out of this difficult situation we went through in the spring, and hopefully we're going to get started back. Another group, want to especially thank our senior athletes. We just appreciate y'all. Y'all meant the world to us here, been here, you know, in our program since 7th grade, and those years fly by. We wish you the best, and sorry for the difficult situation you went through, but you will overcome, and you will be very successful in life, and hopefully you will always remember East Webster athletics in your life. Returning athletes, I want to close with the returning athletes. Get ready to go as soon as they turn us loose, and y'all know hard work starts in the summer. Games are won in the summer. It's not, you can't wait till the fall to be ready. So we just thank y'all for all your hard work this coming, and I just want to say a special thanks again just to everyone at East Webster Nation. Go Wolverines.